Alright, stream. So I'm going to teach you how to not be trash at World of Warcraft. So right now I'm fighting God Comp and I'm playing Rogue Mage Pally. Let's turn the sound down a little bit. Sketchy. Maybe all the way. And the Maestro's fighting, so-called rank 1 players, complete trash, HH Hansel. Gonna decimate him into the ground. First thing we want to do is get a sap on Pally or sap on Priest. So let's see what he does. He gets a sap on the Pally, that means he can open full on the Priest. He garrotes him into a kitty shot for max dam, unhealable dam. Now the Maestro's going to follow up with a Hodge, but he gets the ring off. Pesmilly gets the ring off, so then I Hodge afterwards. And then this dumb fuck Paladin, this awful dumb fuck Paladin, trinkets to Hodge me. And instead of just dispersing, all he had to do was disperse here, or even MD. He should have just MD'd right here. If he MD'd right here, then they wouldn't even have to use Trinket or Sack, and he could have topped them without using a single CD. And of course, the trash mage is clueless on how to do anything and probably missed a CS, so Pesmilly's sheeping him for free too, which is so good. But I know that if I sit this Hodge, then they're probably going to get my bubble, because what they do is he Trinket Sacked here so they could go offensive. So I want to make sure to get out of line of sight, so and if I don't want to overlap my CDs. If I Trinket too late, I could have to bubble on top of that. So I Trinket pretty early on so I can get behind a pillar and line of sight. So, and I Trinket here. I even should have Trinketed sooner because I knew I was going to have to Trinket anyway. And Dispel. And then he combusts anyway, so I have to BM Wings. And I pre-or mastery the silence there because he's going to silence me on my Trinket, so I pre-or mastery the silence there. And then I start to reposition. He uses Shackles here because he's a complete Down syndrome, delusional, pinbrain, T-Rex fucking delusional brickhead pinbrain moron. So he completely wastes my Stixion, and then the dumb fuck mage is literally still hitting me at full health. And this S-Priest is stunning this guy behind a pillar for no reason at all. So I'm repositioning so I can heal my rogue. But then, really unlucky, he gets like 1 inch out of my line of sight, and then ends up having to use Cloak, even though I have a lot of healing for him. It sucks. And then I'm not able to use the Stone Form on my silence because I just had used Trinket and they share a cooldown, a 30-second cooldown where I can't use Stone Form. And even if I did, then it would give me a 2-second VT Dispel thing anyway, which is the most broken thing in life. So he ends up having to Cloak here, which is bad, and then I top him right afterwards. But then we have Big Dam, and he wastes a bop here. He shouldn't even bop right there. He had wings up. He had no reason to bop right there. We didn't have Vendetta on him. So now I'm going to double blind right here, but I get feared with dots up, so it's going to break. I want to get my Hodge off, or my blind off, before he gets his Hodge back, because if he gets his Hodge back, then I'm going to have to bubble. So now what I'm doing now is doing max dam to the Priest. Big Dam Judge! At the same time as repositioning myself, so I don't get sheep for free. So I'm repositioning right now, and I know the mage is going to come to me soon. So I'm pre-dispelling my rogue with Pre-Bestow Faith, and I had a wings proc right there, so I can top him. So I know the mage is going to come try to blink sheep me soon. See, he's running towards me right now. So I try to like move away, but then he ends up getting the sheep, and then he gets really lucky on this. I line of sight right there, but he gets really lucky on that. So that means my rogue on my team is going to have to vanish right here, so I'm telling him to vanish right now. He's getting a re-ring. He overlapped it a little bit, which is good for us. And I still have Sack, and then my rogue saps him because this mage is complete and utter garbage and has no idea how to Fire Blast, so he has to Trinket a sap, which is so good for us. Then we got a full sheep, so now this Priest still hasn't dispersed. This entire time, he could have dispersed and had dispersion up by now already, and got 2 dispersions off instead of the Pally using all his cooldowns, but he's completely delusional and useless. So I Hodge he MDs here, so I Hodge the MD instantly, which forces that Bubby out, instead of just dispersing, and then he disperses on top of that because he's a delusional retard. So then he bubbles and he disperses. And now we still have Sack and Bubble. So now I'm going to Dispel Pesmilly, and I'm going to go reposition again so I don't get sheep. And I get really lucky here. See, he's casting a sheep right here, and I think I'm line of sight, and I'm about to get out of line of sight here, and I should be in line of sight. But he gets really lucky with that sheep there because I couldn't see with my camera turn. I see everything. I can see a sexy bitch's ass from Zimbabwe. Alright. So I have to bubble, and I probably didn't have to sack him there because my Saved by the Light proc, but just to be C8, that's treachery beyond belief, because now I hate when I have no cooldowns left, but they have no cooldowns either. So I Trinket Sack right there because I know we're going to win because we have a full blind now. So he full blinds and we have a full sap off this. And he's already pretty much completely dead, and we have my step big judge! And the Maestro one-shots the fucking dumb bitch. And then I do the victory dance on his dead body! Double victory dance, motherfucker! Get fucked, bitch! Those guys, they play together every single day. They play the same comp every single day. I log on with no gear, no partners, and I decimate retard HH into the ground like the squinty-eyed little cuck bitch he is. Anyways, that's how you beat so-called rank 1 players, and I'm the best pally to ever live.